What's up, YouTube? Wanted to do a quick video for you guys. We're going to break down IWM, QQQ, SPY, the three markets, the Russell Tech, and the S&P. Then we're going to touch on a little bit, Alibaba, Amazon, and Google. Now, actually, let's touch base on Gamestop. I haven't even checked that today. Down. Just down. Love the fact that some of you guys are really holding on to this because, yeah, we're going to stick it to the man. I get it. At least I get that mentality. You feel like you've just been robbed your whole life. You feel these guys really take advantage of you, and that's actually the name of the game. That's how this actually works in the stock market. You are the retail guy. There's a statistic for a reason. You lose a bunch. 95% of you are going to jump in and lose. And I can tell you right now, looking at that chart, probably most of the real traders are out of this. A lot of you guys are still in there. The hedge funds are still short. You're still going to hold the bag. The story doesn't change. You pulled one over on them. You got the jump. You got the little punch combo in there. I think that's done. Might still go to 1,000. I hope it does for everyone bag holding it. I'm not in it. Not going to touch it. I tried to buy puts. It was still restricted yesterday, so I'm not going to now. I don't really care for it. But just wanted to make that video for you guys, or just touch on that for you guys. Because I know a lot of you guys are in here. Now, some of you guys hope to be here next year. You're not just taking this one trade. So let's move on to the next phase. Let's get to the next phase of what do you want to do. You open a brokerage account. You put some money in there. Hopefully, you made some money. Maybe you've lost. Let's cut those losers. Let's focus on how we're going to grow what you currently have. Or let's say you made some money, you're looking to maybe get back in, or you did, and it's not red yet, you're still up some. Let's take that money and turn it into something serious. Let's make this an income for you guys. Start having those thoughts, because there's a lot of people right now, I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that are saying, oh, I'm holding this to 1,000. Oh, I'm right there with you. Stick it to the man. F those guys. They're out. Right? They're lying to you. They just don't want to be the guy in the chat saying, I got out and I wasn't here for the cause. So think about that, because these red candles only show up when people are selling. There's no two ways about it. So, the Russell just bounced. So, yesterday, Sunday, we went live, talked about futures. They were red. Told you guys, while this could come up, if we were below this, we were bearish. And man, did we just rock and roll. And when we opened, again, we kind of based out this zone. Looks like even that's breaking. Kind of breaking this downward trend. So, loving it. Right now, hang with me till the end, because we're going to talk about this at SPY. We're talking about a bull trap. So right now, nothing wrong with the chart. If this does pull back, if it's turnaround Tuesday, that's a thing for a reason, right? That we see a lot of times. It's an awesome Monday. Tuesday, we pull back. Hopefully, we get that higher low. Wednesday, Thursday, rocking and rolling. And then Friday, we pull back for take profit day. There's a lot of weeks that end up like that. Doesn't mean it has to, but that's like the normal flow a lot of times. So if tomorrow is red and we're pulling back, I wouldn't fight it. I would just be looking for the higher low right here. Again, we break this zone. Nothing changed from what I said yesterday. It's time to switch gears. We're in bear territory. But as far as the bears go today, you guys got smoked. Sorry if you were short. And I gotta be honest, I can't make fun of you guys. Usually I can make fun of the bears because it's easy. Look at the charts. Stocks just keep going up. But man, Friday we landed in a zone. Sunday we opened up and went short. I bought the dip on Friday, but I understand the way Friday closed if you guys were thinking that short position. But a lot of times, kind of what the market does. Makes you think it's going to do one thing and go the other way. You got to be that one step ahead. 2 steps ahead, you're still wrong. You got to be 1 step ahead. 1 step ahead. That makes sense? The Qs. Nasdaq. The one I did not want to fail, because I bought the dip in Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Google, Facebook. I'm in Microsoft. Banging day. I mean, the top 3 in these Qs, the Nasdaq right here. Apple, Amazon, Microsoft. Bought the dip on all 3. Definitely did not want to see that Sunday open, but like I told you guys in the Sunday live stream, whether you're bullish or bearish, don't lose any sleep. There's a lot of time before market opens, and we saw it do just that. First of all, during the mentorship stream, we just cracked above that, and then we just started to rally ever since. We confirmed that zone from the top, just moved it. We based out, kind of went sideways towards the end, and then we opened back up, and here we are again. We're testing this zone. I'm not going to be bearish until If we pull back and test this zone, I'm thinking dip buy. This is going to be a questionable area. If we get into this tomorrow, this is going to be questionable. Like, hey, what are we doing? Why are we down here right now? So watch out for that territory. Just know that if we get here again, I'm in short positions. Now, because I'm in calls and still in all of those, except Microsoft tagged out. I did grab SQQQ right before the bell of after hours. SQQQ and SPXS, so those are actually bearish positions on the Qs and the S&P, which we're going to do next. Now, I'm in options contracts, so my account, deltas, I am long. I want to see more green candles. But I grabbed these shares because they won't move much compared to my calls. If there is some sort of crazy event, a black swan event, these shares will hopefully get the jump. I'll say some of that, and then I can leg into them and kind of add on where right now, you know, the calls are going to push up so much that it won't even matter what those positions are. So we're hitting that zone, looking for, we're just going to watch out for this. In the morning, if we're above this, we're still bullish. Definitely bullish if we get above. If we wake up here, I'd say turn on Tuesday, we pull back and grab this. We're going to have to watch earnings on that one. Let's do one more. S&P. Did not want it breaking that, but we know last night it did, and we just came back up, hit that speed bump zone. That's where things were looking iffy, like, man, probably lower high. Confirm that zone, pushed up, again, based out. Here we are rallying again. So, maybe there was uncertainty from the GameStop squeeze. I just have a hard time believing people had to sell their Amazons and Googles to go long GameStop. And you're kind of a stupid hedge fund if you had to do that. If you were that leveraged into GameStop, that's kind of a dumb move. And you're kind of stupid. Sorry. You shouldn't have been... No way you should have done that. So, again, we're going to watch out for this zone right here. If this pulls back to here, I'd be looking for high or low. If we're testing this zone again, I would question it. Probably starting leaning to that bearish position. Tomorrow, if it's a gap up, stops from the green. If it's a gap and go, I'll trail it. If it's a gap and it turns around and tags out, I'm not going to go short right away. I'm just going to stop out and see if I can grab the dip. So if we just continue to blast through, if there's any momentum, I won't buy the dip. But if we start to stall out, I'll buy the dip. So if we do continue down, I'll take the L, or I'll have another awesome dip buy like we did Friday. So tomorrow we got Alibaba pre-market. Now that ran just zone to zone today, so tomorrow morning pre-market, probably going to set the tone for what the rest of the day is going to look like, because you know this is the, the Chinese Amazon. The Amazon of China, can I say that? So obviously we get above here, we're bullish. If that thing just jumps down here, if that has a bearish reaction, I would expect it to probably tag that, unless it's just a measly nothing will drop down here, and that's a nothing earnings reaction if it only hits that zone. So that'll be pre-market. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you in Alibaba? Did you take it for the swing? Where do you think it's going to be at market open? Because that will probably judge how Amazon does. Amazon. Thank you, Bezos. I didn't mean to threaten physical violence in the last stream, but I did what I had to do. I'm glad you heard me. Threat still stands, by the way. We need some follow-through on this. I'm not even okay with it coming down here. So Amazon this morning gapped up, tagged that zone, took off. I actually started to tighten things up right here. One of these wicks, I grabbed a put, made $100 because the put, as soon as that wick came down, the put was in the green. I put my stop loss right in. It jumped up, tagged out. Did it one more time, I think, on this wick right here. Ended up losing that $100, but I was still in my calls. I was kind of more of a hedge position. And then after hours, we're still up. We're still rocking and rolling. So I'm still bullish Amazon. I will not have the position I have tomorrow for earnings. So looking to ride that. Hopefully it's a gap up tomorrow. Hopefully run into earnings. I will probably still remain bullish into earnings, provided tomorrow still a green day. But I am not going to hold as much as I have into earnings. Just too much risk. Last but not least, Google, kind of bull flagging up, tagged that zone, gapped up, kind of rejected here, but blasted through that, making that bull flag. So let's see, anything above this, and we are at new highs. We have nothing but sellers just right inside there, so we need to keep an eye on that. And that is where I will leave you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you trading any of these? Are you going to play any of these for earnings tomorrow? Or are you going to just sit this one out, kind of play it by ear? And I will see you guys tomorrow.